Hey guys. So I wanted to send you a message because it's been a while. It's been, I don't know, feels like about 6 weeks since I've sent you something. Um, Mostly to say hey, to say goodbye because you're all leaving, which is crazy. Um, to show you that I'm alright, despite what Ezra thought minor side effects would be me going entirely bald. Besides a wee bit I've got going on there, but I think everyone just kind of thinks I'm getting bald anyway because of these things. But that's just from the radiotherapy. That'll hopefully grow back sometime soon. I think this big sideburns on the side aren't helping. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I've come off the chemo and radio. I got smacked around by that pretty hard. Lost about 7-8 kilos. So yeah, probably looking a bit scrawnier than I used to. But I don't want to talk about that heaps because I'm moving on. I'm on to our next stage of treatment. The doctors are happy with how that's going, so just going to keep doing that and hope that everything keeps ticking along and I keep kind of stuffing the averages and doing whatever I like. Um, yeah, I kind of am doing this as well because I was talking to someone the other day and I said, wow, I taught at Sacred Heart for almost 5 years, and then it made me realize that was the same amount of time you guys have all been there. And the things I went through, and the things you went through, and the things some of us went through together. Um, I hope I did a good job. At times, I'm pretty sure I didn't, but I tried. A lot happened in my life in that time. Um, I suppose in theory you only want to really get married once. And I know you lot all love that way too much. I'm sorry, not sorry that I still didn't invite you to some of you to the wedding. Kind of creepy still, guys. Um, I'm glad I taught some of you, and I'm really sad I didn't teach some of you. Uh, These are 4 years of DTC together was more than enough. Um, Emma, no, I could have taught you some more. But we go all the way back to drama in year nine. Some of us, oh my. And then the year 10 drama course I had for 3 years. I'm sorry, I tried my best. I didn't really know what I was doing that first year, but some of you turned out really good. I'm looking at you, I Surrey. So yeah, we tried. Um, and then there was the other classes, and you guys in social studies and history. Wow, the things we went through. Um, but again, most of you are still here, and some of you have left have actually contacted me as well, which has been amazing. But the main point of this video wasn't actually to, I guess, talk about myself or talk about what we went through. I think that's all going to be done in other places, and I think those memories are always there. I guess I wanted to read your story. Now, that story has always been special to me since I basically started teaching, which, scarily enough, was what, 2007? But really, this was in 2008, at my first year at Hibs. I came across this story being given to you guys. And it always kind of touched a string, heartstring with me. But I guess this year it's become more important, which, yay, but also kind of boo, I guess. So I want to read you the story, as weird as it kind of is. But I hope some of you take a lot away from this. Some of you would have heard this before, I'm sure. And some of you, I'm sure, will probably end up getting a bit weepy, like I feel like I potentially could. So the story is called Oh, the Places You'll Go. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the girl who decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And then things start to happen. Don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will topple the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from that lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you'll find, for a mind maker-upper to make up her mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long little roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles, cross weirdish wild space, headed I fear towards a most useless place, the waiting place, for people just waiting for a train to go, or the bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a bit of break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wing with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape. All that waiting and staying, you'll find the break places where boom bands are playing, with banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of person. Other places you'll go, there is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the heck and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore, and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. You'll move mountains. So be your name Hannah, or Georgia, or Emma, or Hannah, or Shannon, or Amanda, or Juliana, or Juliet, or Selena. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. So I guess life's not easy. Life's not fair. Trust me, I kind of know this now. But that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that tomorrow you give up. It doesn't mean that your plans for a year or 5, whatever they may be, they can change. You can change. Why the hell not? You're young. Technically, you'll always be younger than someone. So make a decision. Do what makes you happy. Some of you saw the thing I posted on Facebook the other day about life goals and having a dream. Who the hell says you have to have a dream that makes you rich? You can have a dream that makes you happy, and you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do. So think about those things. If you don't know what you're doing next year, don't stress. I didn't. I got bullied into going to uni by my girlfriend's mum at the time. So do what you want. And if it's the wrong choice, you'll learn from it. Trust me, at this age, you have to learn from it. Everyone else is sick of trying to make you learn for yourself. So I hope, girls, you've all had an amazing year. I hope the last 3 weeks of term have gone brilliantly. And I hope you've done some study. So, until we run into each other awkwardly somewhere, when I'm down in Wellington, or just wherever, because that seems to be the life of a teacher, be happy, be good, be kind to each other, and most of all, make the most of what life gives you.